Hi everyone, I'm Deb Blower, an independent Epicure consultant and leader. And today I'm going to show you another one of our new products, our Philly style cheese steak. What you need to start off with is 1 pound of steak. I chose to use a flank steak, which I've sliced very thin. Did you know the best way to make sure that your steak is nice and tender is to always slice it against the grain? So we're going to add our sliced steak into our bowl. Next you need to have 1 small yellow onion, 2 sliced peppers. I chose orange and green, and 3 cups of mushrooms. Next we're going to toss that with 1 tablespoon of olive oil. I'm using Epicure's own brand. It's the cold pressed olive oil and it is so flavorful. Although it takes some time to come out of the bottle, it certainly is worth it. Just going to drizzle that all over. I'm going to take 1 package of our Philly style cheese steak mix. Again, just sprinkle that all over. We'll give it a really good mix. Be using our saute spoon, it would gather it up a little bit easier. It's got that little bit of a scoop in the base of it, so it really picks up and mixes. Just give it a, make sure it's nice and evenly coated, without throwing it all over the counter. Here we go. Next we're going to take our sheet pan and liner. This is our full size. We also have the quarter size, which is basically 2 will fit into 1 pan. We're going to spread that evenly onto our sheet pan. Then we're going to cook it in the oven at 375 for 15 minutes. Once that's done, you bring it out, you add 1 cup of shredded mozzarella cheese, put it back in the oven for a couple of minutes until the cheese is all melted. So once this is cooked, I'm going to come back and I'll show you some alternatives to putting our cheese steak on hoagie buns. There, now that our Philly cheese steak is all done, we've put it back in the oven and melted our cheese on it. I'm going to show you 3 other alternatives. other than using the hoagie bun. First off, one of my husband's favorites is using it as a stir fry. So you just have your rice, which I happen to make with our brand new product called ramen broth. You use this, mix it with water, and cook your rice in that instead of just plain water, and it is amazing. Next, we're going to take some of our chili Philly cheese steak and make it into a wrap. Like so, just like you would do with a fajita. Also, we're going to take a portobello mushroom. We're going to stuff the mushroom. Then we're going to add a little bit more of the mozzarella cheese or any cheese of your choice onto the top of it. And then you would just pop it back into the oven at 350 for another 15 minutes. And there you have it. 3 alternatives to our Philly style cheesesteak. Thank you for joining us today.